Oh, pretty killer view, isn't it? Hope you guys are doing well. I miss posting videos on this channel. It probably doesn't seem like it because I haven't really been posting on here at all, pretty much, but I would like to get back to being consistent with it, even if it's just a little bit. See, like the hard part is that it just tends to be at the bottom of my priority list, and it's not at the bottom because I don't really care to do it, because it is one of my favorite things to do. But when I kind of look at it from like a logical perspective, there's 10 other things I should be doing with my time right now, aside from burping into this microphone. Like if I'm gonna put time into making a video, it makes more sense to put it into the main channel, which has, you know, more impact, more reach, and sponsors. And like this channel is not a channel that I want to ever become like a big thing. I like that it's small, and it allows me to make sure that I can not get too concerned about posting a video, because it is really exciting when the channel grows, but it does definitely make you go like, okay, I gotta make sure I really know what I'm talking about here, and no burping into microphones. This is not me complaining about the main channel. Like I love that channel, of course, but along with great subscribers comes great responsibility. Pretty sure that's what Spider-Man's dad told him, right? And to be completely honest with you, whenever I post vlogs and I watch back some of my earlier vlogs, I'm like, what the hell am I making videos about, right? Like the Potato Jet channel, it kind of makes sense. It's like, oh, let me teach you this cool stuff. And then here I'm just like rambling about nonsense. But I really miss just being able to just like plop the camera down somewhere and just not have a plan going into filming. Generally speaking, if you see a video come up and it's under this channel, don't expect it to be interesting or good or anything. I think I'm just kind of using it as a way to document things that are happening. And I think I'm gonna title this vlog Focus, because we're gonna talk about how to focus your camera today. No, not really. That would be something that would be on the main channel. But one of the things I've been kind of asking myself is, if I could go back in time 1 year, just 1 year, and give myself a piece of advice, what would that be? And that's kind of a way to figure out what is the most important thing that you've learned over the course of the last year. I'd be curious about hearing what you guys think about that. You guys should think about it for yourselves and then let me know in the comments. I'll read them, and I'm curious. But for me, it is that to be successful at something, you really need focus. At a point, I really tried to do a lot of different things because I was excited about a lot of different things, and I had a lot of confidence that I could do a lot of things. And I kind of feel like I bit off more than I can chew and got overwhelmed. And the problem with that is that you can't focus on one thing because you have too many things. You become splintered, and it's better to just focus on tackling one thing really well than trying to do a bunch of things kinda. So now I'm a lot more careful about taking on too much. Do I really want to do this, or is that going to just be too much on my plate? And hey, bird. I love this microphone, by the way. I love that I could just like walk over here and just say hi to birds. Because before I would vlog with that microphone on top of the camera. So in order for you guys to be able to hear me well, I would have to be like, hey guys, vlogging today. And then I don't know why my hands would pop up too. The camera's in the van too, which is great, because now everybody that's walking by isn't just like, what is he doing? No one knows I'm vlogging. I'm just kind of here just talking to myself, which I don't know if that's any better. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to fly this FPV drone. This is the Gepard C Mark V, and I'll fly this, and then I will just kind of talk while I'm flying. How about that? Go ahead and start recording on this GoPro here. Hey, I'm gonna sync it up so I can sync up this camera, that camera. Now I will say that I have been so insanely obsessed with FPV lately. I think I'm gonna try to go up and over, and then around, like that. I can get a little bit higher. Just nice slingshot overlook. Woohoo! Kind of want to try this again, where I just whoop and just kind of come over, get a nice shot, and just shoot right back down. Woohoo! Nice. Oh, this would be a great spot to chase some vehicles. One of the things I used to do was record 1 second of video every day, and I used to love doing that. And this is way before YouTube, so I didn't really have a purpose for it aside from just the fact that I just wanted to document what was going on. It is really tough to talk and fly at the same time. Because again, going back to focusing. But with 1 second every day is an app. I would just record a second a day. That was my only requirement. And it being so easy, it was something that I was actually able to turn into a habit. But speaking of apps, I am trying this app out called Habit because I am trying to build some habits out. I've heard that if you do something continuously for 60 days or something, or 50, I forget how many days, but if you do it for long enough, it becomes a habit and it's just something that happens without you thinking about it. So I got this app. When I downloaded it, I got so excited about it. I put a bunch of crap on there and I was able to follow it for a couple days, but of course I was not able to keep it up. So yeah, people say to form a habit, you have to only do a few things to keep it realistic. So yeah, I trimmed mine way down to just a few things. I'm gonna stop talking while I'm flying near myself so that I don't accidentally slice my head off. One of the things I find really useful is I put 30 minutes of cleaning every day. Actually, I just switched it up to organizing 30 minutes every day. So that also includes like digital organization. You know, if I have files from an old video, I can go ahead and start transferring that. Now, I was actually surprised at how little you can do in 30 minutes. So my original plan was to just do 30 minutes of organizing a day. And after I get pretty well organized, I can just drop that down to maybe 15 minutes of organizing a day and then eventually just 5 minutes. But it's kind of crazy how little I can organize in 30 minutes. I think this is like a mountain biking trail. Oh, that'll be fun. Definitely want to try that out one day. So that has been the most useful habit that I've actually been sticking to. You guys should download the app. Yeah, download the app and whatever habit you want to do, you should try to do a streak. Oh, there's a motorcyclist. Man, I want to chase him, but I really don't want him to get distracted. Be like, what the hell is that? And cause a crash or something. So I think the habit that I really want to start today is to film 1 second every day and put it in this vlog. You know, as long as it's only 1 second a day, it's something that's consistent, it's a habit, and it's not like a huge commitment. All right, I found another spot to fly, and this is the Emax Baby Hawk with GoPro Bones. Sorry, this vlog might become pretty FPV heavy for a little bit because I'm right in the middle of like one of my obsessive stages. Ooh, look at all this stuff going on out here. I don't want to crash out here, so I'm not going to get too crazy. One of the things I love about this Emax Baby Hawk is just how quiet it is. Like these propellers are just super quiet, and also it's very easy to change directions really fast. And I get through this foliage right here. Let's try it. Yeah, generally got through it. But yeah, I love flying this thing. It's very low stress compared to the 5-inch. Like I would not be doing this with the 5-inch. This footage is from the GoPro Bones, and I just passed the footage through RealSteady, and this is just soldered straight onto the drone itself. By the way, I'm into soldering now. For the longest time, I was like, I don't want to solder, I just want to fly. And then I learned how to solder, and now I'm just like looking for things to solder. You know, if you need some soldering, send me your stuff and I'll solder it. But yeah, overall, I kind of cut out vlogging for a little bit out of my routine, my schedule, because I felt like it was the thing I was supposed to do less of. But I realized how much I kind of miss it and enjoy it, so I'm gonna just bring it back up a little bit on my priority list. And 1 second a day. Here, I'll even play a clip of my 1 second every day when I used to do that. But yeah, maybe this is something you guys want to do too, and join me on doing a habit and 1 second every day. And I will say it's very cool being able to just record 1 second every day. And what, a year is what, 365 days, right? So that's like 6 minutes. So you can see a second from every day in 6 minutes. And looking back on it now, I'm really glad that I did that for that period of time, because now you'll always remember a little piece of every day, which is something that I think is pretty cool. And it's kind of why people started filming before the whole social media stuff, right? Like a lot of times we just wanted to like document things and just have a record of a day or time or event that happened. So yeah, I'm starting today, October 7th, and let's see how long I can keep the streak going. And yeah, that is all. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm supposed to be working on other stuff today, to be honest, but I really just kind of felt like vlogging, and I'm glad I kind of got to get it out of my system. Just vlog and film about nothing. But that is all. Thank you for hanging out, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. See ya.